Hello students, today we will be discussing about the IUPAC nomenclature of organic compounds having functional group. Some of the rules we will be discussing today. So let's move forward. Here is the first rule 1. It's written there, the select the longest continuous, rule 1 said that the select the longest continuous carbon chain containing the carbon atom having the functional group without caring whether it also denotes the longest possible carbon chain or not. Look at the picture here that this chain actually contains the large number of carbon atom, but as it does not contain the functional group, so that this is the wrong selection of the parent chain. Now if you move to this carbon chain, so here you see 1 2 3 4 5 carbon atoms are there, but still as it contains the functional group OH, so it has to be as a parent chain. Now once again I am telling here that the first rule said that the select the longest carbon chain containing the carbon atom having the functional group without caring whether it also denotes the longest possible carbon chain or not. Next rule said that the numbering of atoms in the parent chain is done in such a way that carbon atom bearing the functional group gets the lowest possible number. Rule 3, it said that all the rules for naming the side chains are then followed and discussed in case of the alkenes. So let us take the example here, this compound. What is there? CH3, 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 OH is there. So actually if we consider this one, that this is the parent chain 1 2 3, that means at one position, 2 position there is the functional group, 2 position there is the methyl. So at first there will be a prefix 2 methyl, then there will be the propane, and then at 2 position there is the functional group OH, so that means it will be named as 2 methyl propane 2 all. Now it may be noted that functional group should get the lowest number if it violates the lowest sum rule. Okay, so here is the example, you can see that, so that you will be able to understand this one. Now see what I have said, all the rules for naming the side chains or substituents are then followed and discussed in case of the alkanes. Now the main thing is that if any compound is having the functional group double bond and triple bond and side chain, then how do you name? If the organic compounds contains a functional group multiple bond, side chain or the substituents, the following order of preference must be followed. Functional group will get the highest preference, then it will be coming the double bond, then it will be coming triple bond and side chain. Okay, so here that means see this rule has to be followed. Next we will be going to the rules where it said that rules for actually naming compounds having 2 or more functional group. That means see, when an organic compound contains 2 or more functional groups, one group is regarded as the principal functional group and the other group is treated as the secondary functional group and may be treated as substituents. The following order of the priority means the order of the priority has to be followed. See, COOH group will get the highest priority, then it will come to the SO3H, then it will be CH3CO2O, ester, acid halides, amides, nitriles, aldehydes, ketone, alcohol, amines and esters. Now that means see, if the compound is having the 2 functional group, so suppose the COOH and OH, so COOH will get more priority and it will be behaving as a principal functional group and the other functional group will be taken as a OH. Now the names of the secondary groups which used as a prefix are given here. COOH, if it is used as a prefix, then it will be carboxy, COOR alkoxy, COCl chloroformyl, etc. Now see that, look at the compound here, CH3, CH2, 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 COOH is there. As the prior functional group is COOH, then OH will be named as the substituents. Name, that means see 1 2 3 4 5, it would be in this way you have to number it, Now C double H main functional group, then OH will be the substituent. Then it will be named as prefix 4-hydroxy pentanoic acid. 4-hydroxy pentanoic acid. Now another rule has to be remembered: if an unbranched chain is directly bonded to more than two same functional group, then the organic compound is named as the derivative of the parent alkane, which does not include the carbon atom of the functional group, and these are named as the tricarboxylic acid, etc., etc. Okay, so just like see pentane 1,3,5 tricarboxylic acid, and then propane 1,2,3 tricarbonaldehyde, etc. So these are the rules for naming functional group I have discussed here. So that has to be followed to the functional naming of the functional group, and only in the nomenclature part one thing left, that is the nomenclature of simple aromatic compounds. Okay, so that would be discussed in a separate video. So I hope that this will also help you to understand the topic. That's all. Thank you.